Finding inner peace. So, what we must comprehend is that inner peace is inner acceptance. Now, inner acceptance is the fusion of being able to comprehend that everything in this life may happen. Everything, all our choices, all of our decisions, all of our manifestations, all of our truth will come to surface, regardless of how we interact with it. Now, if everything is naturally going to happen, or everything will naturally surface to its truth, then what's left is an emotional being, an emotional state of awareness, which can either, very much like earthquakes, if there is foundation built upon a surface which will destruct, then the foundation, depending on how strong, will crumble. Now, this is why we must become beings of acceptance, because when life starts to shake or the truth starts to come to the surface, we will understand that no matter how strong we build, depending on the frequency of that existence which is coming to surface, or the matter of emotion, acceptance is truthfully the art of being able to understand that we may not have control of what will come to surface in our lives. We may not have control of what is going to happen in our lives. But what we do have control of is being able to become aware that when these things do happen, that we will build the strength, knowledge, awareness, and love to be able to heal the emotional senses, the emotional awareness within ourselves, that when we do encounter these horrific or hard times, that we will understand that they are only an experience. And the experience itself leads us to choice. The choice of which we can learn to raise above the level of emotion which is trying to create the imbalance within our heart, the imbalance within our existence of vibrational truth, which ultimately is trying to allow us to choose whether we accept the density of sound, which is effectively experience in relation to our perception. When we choose to have a perception in life, and the experience does not level or does not equate to the perception of what we feel that we want, we will encounter an emotional discharge. And this emotional discharge is effectively leading us towards disappointment. Once we understand that our experience in our life is granted, and depending on whether we harness the experience with acceptance, will ultimately equate to deciding of whether or not we stay within the chemical relationship of pain, hurt, and suffering. Once we learn that what we want in life is not necessarily what is truthful for us in life, and when we accept that all we can really do in this reality is accept our life for the truth which it prevails. Once we start to allow our minds to harness a sense of acceptance for everything which encounters our life, we will level with the emotional truth of that existence or existences, and we will learn to accept and honor the existence for the truth which it is. What this will allow is space for our own self to develop, grow, heal, and cherish without the chemical fusion of pain, suffering, hate, neglect, anger, frustration, jealousy, all the densities of sound.